God has shown me a lot with respect to fear as number one. It's been, a number of dark days, a lot of fears with respect to health concerns for my family, myself, my friends, my church members. Um, difficult, very difficult to overcome. God just basically showed me after a lot of prayer and talking to other people that I need to surrender. So he's taught me a lot, I think, about surrendering to Him. And I don't mean surrender in the sense of, okay, God, I give up. It's surrender more in the way of surrendering my will and my life in faith to Him. Makes a big difference. I recently had somebody put a vision in my head that's really stuck there in terms of surrender. Picturing it as like a person going into for a life-saving operation on the gurney. When you go in and they put the mask on you or give you the needle, that's surrender. That's surrendering your fate and your life to whatever may come, and in hope for what will come out the other side. So it's helped a lot thinking about surrender and what will be will be. God will be with me no matter what. Also, in terms of fear, there's been a lot of fear for me in respect to finances, how we'll get through it, how my business will get through it, how my staff will get through it. I was very lucky that from the outset I was prompted, felt compelled to double down, triple down on my offerings to the church. And at every step, every offering, God showed me no problem. He brought it back and multiplied it, in fact. Dan asked me to do this yesterday, just as I was dropping off an offering to the church. And it's funny because it's kind of been over this whole thing, this last week has been kind of the toughest with respect to finances. But I went ahead and brought an offering anyway, and gave it to Dan. And he asked me to do this. I was considering begging off, and so I said, well, let me think about it. And I went home. As soon as I got in the door, my wife handed me a letter that was an unusual refund for the same amount, within $20 of what my offering that day was. So that's why I'm here today, that I didn't beg off doing this. So my point is at every step, especially in terms of finances, God has just shown He's so faithful. Stacy put it in terms in one email I read, testing God with our offerings, and that's really true. I've got to say, He's been so faithful there. There's been absolutely no fear in respect to finances. What will come, but God is truly faithful.